Number 1, Fidway, going to win 5 races on the trot, is a mount of Steve Smith-Eccles. Number 2, Wonder Man by Mark Pittman. 3, Deep Sensation, Richard Rowe. Number 4, Major Inquiry, Graham Bradley. And number 5, Voyage sans Retour, ridden by Peter Scudamore. 5 runner lineup then. And as they go down to the start, we can check the odds.
And Fidway is the 15-to-8 favourite. Deep Sensation is 9-to-4 from 2-to-1. And Wonder Man another 9-to-4 chance from 2s. Voyage sans Retour is 8-to-1 from 7s. And Major Inquiry, the outsider, at 20-to-1 from 33s. All quoted for the Agfa Hurdle.
And tactically significant if Voyage sans Retour doesn't make the running, but Peter Scudamore's got him lined up to do just that, and indeed is going on. But Deep Sensation's going with him, and Wonder Man is tucked in behind in the orange jacket, 5th of the 5, as they come down towards the first of the 8 flights of hurdles in this Agfa Hurdle race. And it's Voyage sans Retour by length to Deep Sensation, and these clear of Major Inquiry, and on the inside of Major Inquiry, Fidway. And Deep Sensation's taking on Voyage sans Retour, and I think we're going to get a good test. But having said that, the pace seems just to have slackened a little as they come down towards the second. Deep Sensation on the right in the yellow, and Voyage sans Retour on the inner, and the 6 clear of Major Inquiry, and Fidway in a length back to Wonder Man as they race up past the enclosures, packed enclosures, and it's Deep Sensation by about half a length. The Voyage sans Retour that runs the rail, a gap of 5 lengths into Major Inquiry in the pink and blue jacket, just on the extreme right of the picture, and then Fidway, and then Wonder Man, who's just the back marker, and the pace seems to have steadied a little, and Peter Scudamore's keen to maintain that rail position, and Deep Sensation and Richard Rowe just going a little bit wide on that bend as a result of that determination on the part of Peter Scudamore to keep that running rail position. He does that. Deep Sensation is second, and these 4 clear of Fidway, 4 to 5 clear of Fidway in the spotted jacket, or in fact the starred jacket, in 3rd place, and then Wonder Man, and then Major Inquiry. So right-handed into the back stretch, they've got 6 more flights of hurdles to jump, but it's Voyage sans Retour by a length to Deep Sensation. Gap of 3 lengths then to Fidway and Wonder Man and Major Inquiry, and they line up towards this, the next flight, and Deep Sensation really races through to out-jump Voyage sans Retour, and going on by 3 lengths as they head towards flight number 4. Deep Sensation cleared by 3, jumped it well. Voyage sans Retour a little bit untidy. Wonder Man has gone through into 3rd, goes for the share 2nd, with on the inside Fidway some 5 lengths off the leader as they take the next, and Deep Sensation making the best of his way home, and Wonder Man comes through the share 2nd with Voyage sans Retour, a length and a half back to Fidway, and then Major Inquiry. This camera angle rather foreshortens the distance between first and last, but it's Deep Sensation the leader as they head towards the last on the far side. Deep Sensation comes to it from Voyage sans Retour, and then Fidway, who was rather awkward at that fight of hurdles, and Wonder Man in the orange jacket, the horse with the white face, is getting closer, and Major Inquiry just being pushed along to keep 5th of 5, and trying to close as they turn out of the back straight. Under 3/4 of a mile to go, and Voyage sans Retour has to race wide as Deep Sensation has got the rails. Fidway and Wonder Man in behind, and then Major Inquiry pushed along to keep in touch, but they head for home. And the ground on this stretch of the track is going to be slightly slower, and Major Inquiry is getting a bit closer, and they level up for home, and they've got 2 to jump, and it's Deep Sensation on the left, and Voyage sans Retour on the right, and then Fidway in between them, and then Wonder Man, who is suddenly going well, but now being ridden along. A Major Inquiry pushed along, isn't exactly out of it, and it's Deep Sensation as they come down towards the last, but they're fanned right out across the track. Deep Sensation has it by a length and a half to Fidway, and then Wonder Man's on the outside in 3rd, didn't jump it well. Voyage sans Retour now tired horse and beaten. Major Inquiry is in the light blue jacket, and they come down towards the final flight, and it's Fidway who's powered his way through to share it with Deep Sensation at the last. Fidway and Deep Sensation have fallen, and Fidway's left clear of Major Inquiry and Voyage sans Retour, and as they race up to the line, it's Richard Rowe has been caught in the saddle, and Fidway now is very tired, and Voyage sans Retour is coming back to him, and the pipe horse is going to take Fidway, and it's Voyage sans Retour who battles on from Fidway. Voyage sans Retour beats Fidway. Major Inquiry 3rd, Wonder Man is 4th, and Richard Rowe is got himself extricated at the last, the most unusual and awkward looking fall by him on Deep Sensation at the final flight. The judge calls a photo for this Agfa Hurdle, but for my money it's gone to number 5, Voyage sans Retour, and the colours of Mrs. J. Leaper, trained at Wellington by Martin Pipe and ridden by Peter Scudamore, 65 of the season now, and Voyage sans Retour returned at 8-1. Wasn't able to make the running for all of the race, but powered up the run-in when the race seemed to be presented to Fidway with that last flight fall. Well, it didn't actually fall, actually, because the jockey never parted company with the horse. There's evidence to prove it. But he did have one or two anxious moments, did Richard Rowe, when that Deep Sensation and Richard Rowe exited from the race at the final flight. Voyage sans Retour for me in the photo with number 1 Fidway, third horse home, Major Inquiry. And there is Deep Sensation looking at Richard Rowe and wondering just exactly what's going on.
Second number 1 Fidway, 7-4 favourite, and third number 4 Major Inquiry at 20-1, and 5